Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another book review. As you can see, I'm reading book 2 in the Agent series by Brynne. It's called Tapped. Everything changed when I tapped her. So this is going to contain spoilers because I love this book. And I loved it for different reasons than the first one. Like, I really liked the first one. It spoke to that really dark romance. This one was, I would say, gray. It had humor in it. It funny. It had me hopeful. It had me a little stressed a little bit. Not too much, but it was just a really good, easy read. I'm going to give this a 4. I'm going to give it a 4. I mean, some things could have been changed. Some things, I wanted that didn't happen, but that tends to happen when you're reading a book. Like, I'm a person, I fall in love with side characters. Don't know why, I just do, and I want to know more about them. But anyway. So, this book is about Micah and Evie. You met Micah in the first one. He's a DEA agent, and he's working a case, and it starts with him knocking on this woman's door, and he's like, I got to talk to you, open the door, I'm a DEA agent. And he basically says, hey, your husband, such and such and such, has hired a hitman to kill you. Excuse me? She's like, what? What? Nah. He goes, yeah. And at first she doesn't believe him. So he had to, give her proof or whatever. And, she faints and all this stuff. And, the thing is, she comes from a wealthy family. Evie is a geriatric doctor. So, she's got money. And her father's is uber rich. He has some kind of bio company, I don't remember. But, so, Micah's like, look, this cross paths with my case. It just messed up my case, whatever. And if you read the first book, everyone says Micah's an a-hole. So, he, gives her the information. She goes home with a guard or whatever, and he's like, I need to check on her. So right there, we know you're a goner. And goes and checks on her. Fire security guard, because he was sleeping, he stays with her. Stuff goes on. Someone starts shooting at her. So he's like, we gotta go. Your husband's in jail. You're in danger. Being separated from your son is no longer an option. Let's get him to go. So her family puts him on a private plane and ships him to Micah's home, where Micah's mom and dad are really happy to see him. Comes to find out that, excuse me, he had a sister who died, so that tore up the family. He doesn't like to come home or whatever. Well, of course, they fall in love. And they go back to Micah's case getting busted wide open. Hooray for him. He's going to make himself a name in the DEA like Brax did in the first book. And then you meet the new character that's coming up in the next book, which is Kingston. And Carson came back, the CA agent. And I'm going to stop there. Of course, it's happily ever after. So they get their happy after. But I'm going to leave some surprises for y'all. I will say this. The first book is called Possession, and this is called Tap. They both have bonus scenes. I love the end of Tap's bonus scene. It was so sweet. It was heartfelt and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to put the first book's picture up here so you can see it. But the first book is going to be Possession. Okay, so this is the first book of the Agent series, Possession. It's Brax and Landry. And this is where Micah gets introduced. And Rocco. And this is book 2. The next book is called Exposed. And it is about Kingston. And I actually believe the last book in the series will be Illicit, which is supposed to be about Rocco. But sometimes things change. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want a good series to start off reading, it's not a long series, just 4 books right now. I would say definitely give this a try. So far, they've been 4s for me, both books. Let's see how the next one holds up, and I will talk your ear off on the next book review. Bye.